damn, I be randomly walking and seeing chicks that I don't even know lived over here. But nonetheless, let's talk about Derevyanchenko, which I should go back and get my raincoat, which I'm about to do. So give me a minute. I'm about to let him use the bathroom. But yeah, Derevyanchenko, Mbilli. We gotta go back and get my raincoat. Derevyanchenko, Mbilli. I'm gonna talk about Steven Nelson telling the boxing voice. I retweeted it on 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 Twitter or X. So Irv ain't got shit to say. Now I tag Irv. I don't know why I'm doubted, but y'all be believing blue balls, baby mama boy, and that nigga don't do shit but lie. And I be telling y'all the God honest truth. Well, I don't see it in the article, or I don't see it anywhere. But then, y'all believe blue balls, and this shit never existed. It never was a rumor. He made it up. But y'all don't ever say, where's your articles? Where's the source? Y'all never say that to him. Y'all just hate the truth. That's one thing about the internet. Y'all niggas hate the truth. Y'all be two totally different people. One in real life and a bitch in real life, and then y'all be tough on the internet. And that's just what it is. And then I'm gonna talk about Virgil boots. Them trying to make Virgil boots or Virgil Madrimov have a Virgil Tszyu. Hold on. And don't get in my car. Don't you do. We ain't going nowhere. He bad. He been bad all week. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I had to put my raincoat on. Yeah, I ain't buy you a raincoat. I don't think you deserved it. But, yeah, my bad, y'all. But if y'all can still hear me, man, come on. Where you going? You been crying all week. I'll be glad when I go out of town in a couple weeks. Because your ass ain't going with me. Here we go. So my bad, y'all. Let me wipe this thing off. That shit's starting to rain hard. No diddy. Um, but I'm gonna try to just keep the screen close to me. But yeah. But we start off with Mbilli and Derevyanchenko. So for the most part, I thought, let me clean the screen up. Yeah, you wanted to come out here. So I honestly thought that Mbilli, obviously he won, but he's just too damn wild. That's his problem. Mbilli is a wild boy. And even some of the punches he throws, it's running hard in the bitch out here, so I'm gonna have to let him run. Then we got to finish this in the crib. So even some of the punches he throw them so hard they don't have technique. You know what I'm saying? Like his elbow, he throw a hook, it flare up like a chicken wing. He chicken wing it. Cause he just so anxious. And that trainer that he got, I think he trained John Pascal too. And he was another wild ass boy. That if John Pascal learned to harness his speed and properly use his speed, he would have been a lot better fighter. But they was reckless. He jumped in and out, and Mbilli is way more reckless than him. You know what I'm saying? Because Mbilli seemed to have a better gas tank than Pascal, even though he got tired last night. And I just don't understand how fighters don't understand, or athletes in general, because you got some athletes that they don't know how to harness their speed. You know what I'm saying? So I be trying to figure out how you not watch the tape or look at your performance and say, you know what, I need to slow it down a little bit, or I need to change the speed of my punches a little bit. Like a young pitcher, he don't learn to change his speed until his arms start hurting. Here. Yeah, he don't learn to change his speeds till his arms start hurting and shit. Or he lose some pitching, or his arms, he had Tommy John surgery. Then he want to go out there and start, doing change up and curve balls and shit like that. And it's the same thing with Mbilli. Mbilli throw everything hard. It ain't like he throwing it hard with technique, no. That's why I thought he hurt his bicep yesterday. Because he throw everything 1,000 miles an hour, and by the fourth round, his mouth was open. Like, you think he gonna beat somebody like that? Like, he may beat a Caleb Plant or somebody like that if they don't have enough power to keep him off him. But I think Caleb Plant might knock him out. If he don't get Caleb Plant in the first four, 5, 6 rounds, they both front runners. He may get knocked out with a counter shot. So he don't have no technique. And Derevyanchenko was a bad fight because Derevyanchenko need to be in the pocket, or he need to be on the inside, and he didn't have enough physical strength being the middleweight to hang in there with Derevyanchenko on the inside. Hang in with Mbilli on the inside. So he tried to box on the outside. He really didn't have the reach or the length, nor did he have the power to box on the outside no more. So then that became a problem when he couldn't, he ain't really an outside boxer. When he went on the inside, he couldn't defend himself, or he couldn't keep Mbilli from pushing him back. Even though he started finding a home for that uppercut, it wasn't enough to keep him off of him. He was throwing an uppercut, like he was throwing it, but it really wasn't his specialty. He really wasn't punching through the target, throwing that uppercut. So then that became, to me, in my opinion, he just couldn't do it. And when you got a guy, you see a lot of these fighters today, you see it with Earl Spence, a lot of these guys put all their weight on, my bad, find a nice tree. They put all this weight on their front foot, therefore they can't defend themselves. They can't defend themselves. Like when you throw a punch and all your weight on the front foot, you open for an uppercut, you open for body work, stop. And you can't defend, and then you can't really throw no more offense, because once you throwing on the front foot, they putting everything, Mbilli putting everything in every punch. So when he throw a punch, he off balance. He already off balance with all his weight being over his front foot. He throw a punch, he really off balance. Somebody like Canelo will knock him out. It'll just be when Canelo feel like it, in a matter of rounds. You know what I'm saying? Him and Munguia probably be one of the better fights to watch in boxing right now. But, Derevyanchenko was the best opponent in there. He couldn't hurt him. He was a smaller guy. He really couldn't box on the inside, so Derevyanchenko had to go on the inside, on the outside. So him on the inside, he couldn't do nothing with Mbilli. He couldn't do nothing with Mbilli on the inside. So, it was just, if Mbilli learned to use a jab, and he learned to change the speed of his punches, and touch, then explode, or touch, explode, or explode, then touch, and change the speed of his punches, Mbilli would be a lot better fighter than what he showed last night. He reckless. He had knockout waiting to happen. Him and Munguia, two reckless ass niggas. They two reckless ass niggas. Man, come on now, bro. Hold on, I gotta get this nigga. Come on. But yeah. Come here. Good boy. But yeah, hold on one second, y'all. But yeah, they two reckless ass niggas. He a reckless ass, and then for Derevyanchenko, he ain't no super middleweight. So he thugged it out with a torn or whatever the bicep injury was. But Mbilli, I don't know why they paying these trainers, bro. What you paying the trainer for? What you paying the trainer for? I don't get that. I don't get it. What you paying the trainer for? He can't show you how to do basic shit, how to jab, how to set up a right hand, how to set up your hooks, when to throw your overhand lefts and rights. Like, Mbilli, bro, a lot of potential, a lot of athleticism, but a lot of ass and trash. I ain't see no other fight last night. I ain't see none of that. I came right in the main event. I was playing Madden. And I was watching DC Time Crisis Part 1, and I started Part 2. Stop. So yeah, I ain't see shit. Fingers stink, salute, out to Kobe. So yeah, can Mbilli be a world champion? Yeah. If Canelo get out the way, he can. You gotta remember, Benavidez, Morale gone. Go ahead, go, bye. Okay, you want to stand here with me? Go ahead. Use your free time how you want to use it. But yeah, like he can get Caleb Plant. He can get Munguia. Would I favor him versus either or? No. But I can see why he would beat them. But to be honest, he's just too reckless, bro. Come on. He a knockout waiting to happen. You know, and he hold on, man. And also, in addition to being a knockout waiting to happen for him, he's also a guy that can get you out of there. If you come in and you having problems making weight, or you come in and you ain't warmed up, or you a slow starter, he get your ass out of there too, though. He get you out of there. Don't get it twisted. You know, he come to fight first 4 rounds, he dangerous because he don't give a fuck. He come in warmed up, he a fast starter, but he ain't been 12 yet. That was his 4th time going 10. So, but he ain't been 12 yet. So I'm damn near ready to pawn this dog, bro, because he has been a terror this week. He has been a real terror this week. And I'm gonna have to send him away for a couple weeks. That'll get his mind together. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, I thought it was an entertaining fight. I thought it would be. At points, I thought Mbilli would stop him. Derevyanchenko kind of stopped Mbilli because he got tired. His mouth was open like a mug. If you pay attention about that 5th or 6th round, I watched the whole fight. His mouth was open. Let me say this after I say this. Hold on, let me finish on talking about this. But yeah, his mouth was open the whole time. After a while, you can see his mouth guard was black and shit. But nonetheless, let me say this. Adesanya, I ain't see that, and I was gonna watch it. Let me say this real quick. He had his Charlo moment. I do it for the culture. Remember? He's I'm doing this for Africa. And you get your ass whooped by a South African colonizer. I don't know nothing about that dude. DDP, Diamond Dallas Page, whatever his name is, Dingleberry Doug Pitcherson, whatever his name is. Adesanya let Africa down. He went up Wilder. He went up Wilder. But Wilder did lose in African American History Month in America and African American History Month in the UK. But no, how you lose to your colonizer? You know, if y'all don't know the history of South Africa is one of the most racist places in the world. And what's so funny is, you know, Mbilli, he from Cameroon. But, you know, and then I guess he moved out. He fighting out of France, and now he fighting out of Montreal, which, you know, the primary language spoken there is French for a lot of people who didn't know, and that's in Canada. But, you know, they was talking about how the Argentine football team, you got in trouble for basically dissing the black French players and saying racial slurs to them and stuff. And then they was talking about how France is one of the more racist places for Africans and black people. You know? So a lot of these Africans continue to fight for the country of France. And you can make the same case for a lot of United States athletes. You know, if they want to make a stance for better contracts, if they cared about the regular people, talking about, you know, all the struggles that brothers and sisters go through in America, and they really want equality, they wouldn't compete in the Olympics for the U.S. Like I said, they don't care. Like, it's classes of black people. Like, once you categorize them, they're classes. And they're the class that don't care. And it's classes of white people, believe it or not. Even though a lot of people believe, every white person believe they're a Republican, but more of them get welfare assistance than black people. But truth be told, the classes they in, they get money and they don't care about nobody else. Politicians, you know, pastors, people that's considered rich, and people that's considered wealthy, they don't care. They don't care about us. I'm telling y'all, they gonna vote blue again, and I'm telling you, that's gonna be the beginning. It's already the end, but that's gonna be the beginning of the end. And you gonna see With this new generation, they don't believe in religion no more. That's the one step. Now they ain't gonna believe in the law no more neither. And when that happened, a lot of these rich people, you see what happened to Cash Doll. If you ain't seen my video, I don't need no man. And yep, at the end of the day, she needed a man, didn't she? She needed a man, didn't she? And I told you I don't feed into that internet rhetoric. If you got rid of that nigga, why he still at your crib? I don't pay attention to none of these women these modern women be saying at all. Oh, I don't need no man. I don't need no. Okay. Oh, thank God he was there. If he wasn't there, we okay. Pay attention to none of these women be saying. That's why I said don't let the internet deter you from cold approaching, from saying what you got to say to these women, bro, because that's bullshit. But yeah, Adesanya got beat by his colonizer last night, got choked out. Tomorrow I do it for Africa and you crying. Niggas need to stop crying. And he one of them other goofy dudes, like Dennis Schroeder, you know, and what he said to KD. But my thing is this, Dennis Schroeder, Adesanya, you know, I fight for my country and we black and all. But then you turn around and then the ex-Piston coach Dwayne Casey, they be like, oh, we black and I fight for my culture and all this type of stuff. And I experience racism. But then you marry you marry your oppressor. Or you dating your oppressor. Like, huh? You feel me? Well, I experienced so much racism in the South, Dwayne, but then you marry a white woman. And I tell you what that's about, and I'm gonna finish on boxing. I'm gonna tell you what that's about. Real spill. They feel like they conquered or they belong. I believe it's, they feel like now I can say I honestly belong with the other. Nigga, no you don't. And if you're gonna interracially marry and date, do it because it's the right fit. A lot of them dudes be doing it because they feel like, well, I'm finally in the class with Brad, or I'm finally in the class, you know, with Bob. Or I feel like, oh, I could belong. Man, stop. I can talk to this nigga like he a kid. I feel like I finally belong. Like, yeah, shut up. They be killing me. It don't all be about, oh, black women got bad attitudes or they, nah. Cause I be around Susie and Kimberly and all them. They attitude fucked up too. Their attitude be fucked up too. Don't tell me that. Trust me. They got attitudes just like Keisha. So don't believe in that. That's what killing me. I experienced so much racism and then you go marry the same people who, I don't get that. I don't understand that. What, do you feel like you conquered her? You enslaved her or some shit like that? Get out of my face. That shit crazy. I don't understand that, dog. I had to say that because I read that Dennis Schroeder shit. I posted that on my Facebook. Check the Facebook out. We be clowning. I had to speak on. And then had Kanye. I do it for the culture. He crying and shit. Don't he paint his fingernails too? Yeah, he crying and shit. I seen white people clowning him. I'm like, I can't defend this guy. I'm sorry. I can't defend. It ain't that he lost. You can't do all that crying and I'm doing this for Africa and man, you doing this for the wrong Africa in the multiverse. D Young, salute. But nonetheless, let's continue. Let's carry on. So basically Steven Nelson did an interview with the Boxing Voice. They chopped it up and did a short. And remember, he was the one that I confirmed what I said again, that Virgil Ortiz ducked. You never really see Bud come out here and say, well, this guy ducked and that guy ducked, because there was rumors that Terrence Crawford won't Canelo. Well, it ain't rumors. Turkey said it. He said he believes Crawford only wants the Canelo fight right now, right? And that could be a tactic to get more money and all that. And I speak on the Triple G bullshit too. I did a video on that, but I speak on that since it stopped raining. So he basically he basically did an interview and said, well, we end up getting Madrimov, and I retweeted it. We got Madrimov because ain't nobody else want to fight. He said Tim Tszyu ain't want to fight. Fondor confirmed it. He said they contacted me to fight in June. He said it didn't make sense. I'm like, how does it not make sense? And I'm not going to keep regurgitating this, but how did it not make sense? You had a big win that you shouldn't even have got. Go. You got a big win that you shouldn't even have got in March over Tszyu. Why not come back in June, make a bunch of money with Turkey Sheik? You know, you get an older guy who's almost coming up at that time, almost about a month out, depending on when they would have fought, from being almost about a month out, depending on when they fought, about being out the ring a year. He coming up in his first fight. What a better opportunity do you have to beat him? You coming off your biggest win. You coming off what? April, May, June, July, about 3-4 month layoff. That's good for him. Your nose was never broke. He confirmed that. So you coming off a 3-month layoff. You good. You young. That's regular back in the day. That's a good thing. He gonna be ripe. He gonna be in. His legs gonna be good. His muscles gonna be good. His twitch gonna be there. That was his best opportunity to beat Bud. Let's Bud get old. You prime. You tuned up. You lubricated. No Diddy. You know, but it didn't make sense. You about to make. So it makes sense to fight in March and then wait on Earl Spence and may not fight till January 2025. Like, listen to what they saying. And I appreciate the transparency. Because if I would have said it, people would say, oh, man, that's a lie. I don't believe that. You know, where's the article? But when baby mama boy say nothing but lies, all blue balls do is spit lies. That motherfucker batting 100 when it come to rumors. That nigga ain't never been right. And I'm 100 is being nice. He batting 100 in the Little League World Series 100. Right? But, you know, now Steven Nelson came out and said, well, Tszyu, and I told y'all Tszyu ducked. And how I really knew that rumor was true, because I got it from the source, to be honest. But nonetheless, that ain't nor here nor there. Because when he was fighting Keith Thurman, they asked him about fighting Bud. He was like, you know, I'm just looking at Spence right now, because they promised him, he was talking to Bud, and maybe Turkey Sheik has something to do with it. I cannot confirm nor deny that. And they probably say, you know what? You know, you fight this fight. And they were supposed to fight in March. People like, Irv, like, oh, he's on vacation. You think they just started negotiating that in January or February? No, Bud was going to be ready. Bud don't stay out the gym. So they wanted him to fight in March. And Tszyu, Al Heyman came and blocked Crawford again. So you could fight Errol Spence. Knowing that Errol Spence's eye was fucked up. They promised him something. Tszyu a dumb motherfucker too. Let me say that. He dumb as the days is long. They promised, check out how dumb this nigga is. They promised him, right, a Errol Spence fight. Now we knowing that Errol Spence eye fucked up, allegedly. Like, he may not fight again. He may or may not fight again, right? And if his eye fucked up to the point where he need a year or two break, or he may not fight again, you know what I'm saying? But he really gonna fight again. If you gonna compromise your eyesight, right, that means you need the money. Yo, I retired my parents, and his money ain't good. If I gotta go to work and I'm disabled and I still gotta go to work, nigga, I need the money. All these smart investments, double tap the screen and like the video. All these smart, you gotta just don't listen to what these niggas say. If I'm going out there and I'm compromising myself, and my back hurt, I got money, nigga, Tumba, I got the brag, nigga. I don't need to be in this motherfucker. We all work with a nigga. Yeah, nigga, I don't need this job, and fuck this job. They what? And then he lose the job, nigga, crying and shit, texting you, let me get 20. You got a place with room for me to rent? I'll pay you when I get the money. Nah, listen to what these niggas do. So they promised him a fight. With Errol Spence. So he was like, you know what? I fight Thurman, I get Errol Spence. I'd rather have that fight. But you want to fight a guy who's gonna be coming off a year layoff, right? His numbers don't do what they say they do. Okay, he took the bait, right? Then they told this dude, okay, if you lose to Fondor, we gonna do a handshake on a rematch. If you lose, we gonna give you a rematch, right? He lost, and they said, oh, no rematches, we ain't doing no rematch. It was a handshake agreement. Like, he got to be dumb to continue to mess with PBC and not want to fuck with Turkey. Because as we know right now, Turkey keep his word. Al Heyman lied to this nigga the whole time. And then what Al Heyman do? He made it up to him by saying, you know what? We gonna give you the IBF title shot. He lined up to fight. Check who he lined up to fight. Background Martinelli for the title. Then he supposed to fight Lubin. Then he supposed to fight Fondor. If Lubin fighting and Fondor fighting in January, they might not fight until January 2026. Tszyu and Fondor, mandatory or just inactivity. They fight once a year. So Bud, like, you know what? I ain't about to hang around 2 or 3 years waiting to be undisputed, and they playing politic games. It don't matter in what order you get the belt. If you feel like you can whoop me and you about to get paid good money to whoop me, come whoop me. It ain't like you ain't about to get paid. It ain't about the money. They don't want to fight. And I put a lot of y'all niggas on Tszyu. And I gotta keep it 100. And I told y'all that nigga duck. But Bud don't just be, he don't be telling niggas, he don't really put it out there like that. Come on. That ain't who he is as a person. Me personally, I'm gonna put you on Front Street, cuz. Real talk, I'm gonna put you on Front Street, straight up and down. If you doing some hoe ass shit, guess what? I gotta say you doing some hoe ass shit. That's just me personally, you know? But I told y'all, but then, oh, you lying this. Y'all go to Blue Boss channel and tell he nigga always lying. My shit always come back. Like CeeLo, nigga, it always come back correct. You know? But like I said, all them niggas ducked them. Al Heyman tell, oh, you can do this, you can do that. He telling y'all making all these false promises and all y'all doing is sitting there, nigga. He telling y'all, oh, tell your nose broke. Say your nose broke. And then niggas like, oh, my nose ain't broke. Them niggas sitting there broke. And I Turkey out of Sheik, I wouldn't do no more business with no PBC fighters. I let them niggas starve. I let them starve. I let them starve. I ain't doing no business with them jokers. They all can starve. They can be starving Marvin. Because Al Heyman doing everything in his power to make promises that he can't keep. Then he supplement the promises so you could already be upshot. He tried to throw Jamel Charlo out there so Bud couldn't even get the WBA. Like, you, come on. Y'all be talking about black power and the fist to the... A brother stopping a brother from making money. He ain't stopped Canelo. He ain't stopped Manny Pacquiao. Come on, name me somebody non-black that he stopped from making it. He let Mikey go do whatever Mikey want to do. The Zone, PBC, the Zone, PBC. That dude got a vendetta against his own people, bro. And all the niggas he owe, I'll let you guess what color he is. And all the people he don't owe, he work with, that he paid off, I'll let you guess what ethnic background they is. He do his own people like that, bro. Y'all say, well, you know, we need to hear him talk. Man, I don't need to hear a nigga talk. I could tell by their actions, bro. He got them fighters scared to leave. And that's why he probably got these drug tests over their head too. They fell in these drug tests, and that's why they anonymous. He said, okay, you leave PBC, I'm gonna leak this drug test. I'm telling you what type of time he on. He got mad because Fulton went to go take $2 to $3 million to fight Nayu and Nuyue. Come on. $2 or $3 million. He got mad, and then he got mad because he took $2 or $3 million to fight Nayu and Nuyue, and then he put him on the prelim. He put Brother Fulton on the prelim. So I'm supposed to pass up $2 or $3 million to make a couple $100,000 versus Brandon Figueroa. You out your rabbit ass mind. And I'm not gonna say this because he a friend of the show, and I was told not to say this. Well, I'm not gonna say it, so don't worry about it. But they've been robbing niggas at a particular promotional company over there. The company that lost all their money, and they got a lot of fighters that's really signed to them that y'all don't even know. They be robbing these niggas of $100K, $70K, $150K. You know, they've been robbing these dudes of money. Real money. Niggas like, oh man, I made $200K, but they robbed me, I only took home $60K. You like, nigga, what? Like, Al Heyman is shiesty, bro. Al Heyman is shiesty. I wish y'all listened to me, bro. Even fighters say, I want to leave, but he can make it bad for us. We can't fight no more. That he a motherfucker, man. And y'all won't say nothing. But y'all got, man, well, he did this to Earl Spence. What about what he doing to Bud? Bud was very respectful to Earl Spence. Earl Spence told him, I'm gonna break him like Toby. What? And then you got that mook over there who got in trouble because he couldn't keep his hands off the bitch in the military. You know what I'm saying? The nut job who called Scotty the N-word with the ER on it. And apparently, old buddy from Chicago said he a switch hitter. You know what? He may not be a switch hitter. He might just bat on the other side of the plate. And I don't think anybody's surprised by that. And it ain't TGB. I don't even think he a switch hitter, bro. I think he batting strictly on the other side of the plate. I can tell dudes like him. I guarantee you, if you search the sex offender registry, you'll find him on there. I guarantee you that. He give off them type of weirdo vibes. 7A better watch his back door. He better watch his back door. Don't take no drinks from that dude. He gonna do what Terry Crews did in White Chicks. He gonna slip 7A to Mickey. 7A gonna wake up in the Motel 6, greased up, tied to the bed. I've been waiting on this. I don't care. I don't care. Call the police. I don't care. That brother from Chicago said everything you needed to hear. Everything I figured out that he said, I knew it. I know them type of dudes, bro. Socially awkward. You go on a date with a woman. Well, he like to go on a date with guys probably. He said, you gonna give me that pussy tonight. I bought you a $2 burrito. You gonna give me that? I bought it. Just go on list crawler, bro. Just go on list crawler, dog. It's mine. It's my pussy, and I want it now. Oh man. Oh man. That shit crazy. I bought you a 4 for $4 from Wendy's. It's mine. You bitch. Yeah. But yeah, okay, that's what I had to say on that. Okay, now Virgil Ortiz. Now I was gonna do a live on this, but I was gonna do a video. I did a video, but I ain't feel like squeezing into the live yesterday. So basically, Turkey Odyssey said Virgil Ortiz got an offer out there to fight Bud. Bud may not be interested. But then he also got an offer out there to fight Jerome Buzinis, to fight Madrimov, and then he got an additional offer out there to fight Tszyu. Right, I'm guessing that's if Tszyu get the IBF, and maybe they pay Lubin to step aside or whatever, right? And or whatever the situation may be, but yeah, for the most part, and people say, who should he pick? I mean, Jerome Buzinis, most people say, well, he's scared to go to 54. He a weight bully, blase this, blase that. Now, in my opinion, I think it's pretty much predicated on if he get the fight with old buddy, with Mario Barrios. Now, Eddie Hearn said he put a lucrative offer out there for Mario Barrios to unify with Jerron Ennis, but we already know that what Eddie Hearn say is a big offer and what Al Heyman believe is a big offer and what the fans and media believe is a big offer is three different things. Now, he might say, well, I gave Barrio an offer that's 3 times more than he made in his last fight. But Al Heyman want the power. So Al Heyman don't care if he keep Barrios active. He really care, about the brand. He don't want to conform to Eddie Hearn. Now, if Turkey come up with the bread, he cool with it. If Turkey say, okay, he probably about okay. But he don't want to concede that power. He'll shelf Barrios, give Barrios a couple dollars, not to take the fight or to wait around or whatever. He'll do that. He'll do that. So, but in all, honestly, if I had to be a bet man, Virgil Ortiz probably gonna wait for Tszyu or do a quick turnaround, wait for Tszyu, and that's probably what he gonna do. He talked a lot about that shit about beating Madrimov and sparring, but really, guess what? Madrimov don't bring a belt to the table. Him and Boots, he ain't going back down to 47. Him and Boots ain't got a belt on the table. So, that's what they gonna hide about. It ain't about the money for them. They want to protect their O's. They want to protect their records. And, if he gonna go out, he want to go out probably getting a title fight. So, I don't blame him. But if you want to sit around waiting for something that could or couldn't happen, power to him. But to be honest, um, he probably should be getting on the horn with Bud and trying to fight Bud. If I'm being honest. You get a shot at about 2 belts, possibly. You still can be in a position to be the mandatory for that WBC. All right. And, Bud could get old overnight. So, but if he can get the Tim Tszyu fight, you know, and after Tim Tszyu next fight, which Lubin supposed to be in line, then that makes sense too. But I think he need to be right back in the ring. So that Tim Tszyu fight might make sense. Come right back in the ring about November. Tim Tszyu fight in October, November. Get some conditioning, get another durable guy that's going to bring you rounds. Then maybe the top of next year, him and Tim Tszyu can fight, and the winner can get Sebastian Fondor. So that may make sense. But for the fans, standpoint of view, one of the things that died down with Virgil Ortiz was the Jerron Boots Ennis fight. One of the reasons that happened, come on. No, come here. Come on. Thank you. He said one of the reasons that happened because he moved up in weight. But I think it's a fight people still want to see. And if titles don't matter and belts don't matter no more, in my humble opinion, then fuck the titles and the belts. Make the fight. That's the best fight for the fans. And Virgil Ortiz, guess what? You got a guy in Jerron Boots Ennis, which we don't know if his chin tested. What we know about Virgil Ortiz can take a punch. He took a lot of punishment versus Sergey Bokachuk. So we do know that. He took a lot of punishment from Bokachuk. So he got that going for him. Jerron Boots Ennis ain't fought no puncher like Virgil Ortiz. He ain't been hit by nobody for real neither. So even though everybody gonna say he lost to Bokachuk, which Bokachuk don't fight like Boots, but if Virgil Ortiz, if they offering enough money, why not go out there and spark Boots Ennis and get that shit over with? The Madrimov fight, shit, you sparred him. You said you did good at sparring, but a lot of people don't know. It's a difference in sparring. It's a difference in a real fight. It's a different mentality. It's a different mental space that you in the whole nine. Hurry up. Come here. Come on. Yeah, it's a whole different space. Hurry up. But no. Come on. What'd I say? Come on. So it's a whole different space. Come on. He out here scaring Keishas and shit. She like Keisha ready to call the police on me and shit. No, they call police quicker than Kathy out here or Karen. But I like to see it though. Let me read these comments as we walk back because it's getting humid and I got something in the oven. Okay, ready. Shout out to supporter of boxing. Salute Hassan or Jasan. Salute. Well, go ahead. He said you don't want that smoker, man. 25 PS5 Michigan money. I don't play PlayStation. And for little boys. I don't know. Keisha got a fat ass on her. Maybe you should have went over there. That motherfucker big as hell. Attitude probably shitty than the motherfucker though. You know how that go. It's hot in it's raining shit. It's raining. But what I'm about to say. But yeah. But we can cross play. I'm still learning to play because I ain't played Madden in like a year. So next thing I gotta figure out is just the audibles and shit. When I get the audibles down pat, I'm probably gonna start playing some ranked games tonight. He's just raining everywhere, not the east side. Don't nobody want to be on the east side at all. Man, shit on the east side. Y'all want to claim downtown? Y'all claim weak ass downtown. Detroit got one of the weakest downtowns of all time. He said, I told you the son ain't better at once. He's crying at the press conference. I didn't know he lost to a South African now. He said, fuck Edison. He think it's okay for white people to use the N-word. Do we? I'm not surprised, bro. I like to go to Africa and meet some real solid Africans. Because we can't kind of be like, kind of on the Umar thing. I mean, not on the Umar thing, but on the Tariq thing. I think the The perception they got of us in Africa is what they put out there. And I think the same thing, the people that they put from Africa, like Brother Philip Scott said, they put on the internet, they say, oh, black people are, remember you had the guy that said he think all black people are homosexual, and I forget what else he said. And he had his legs crossed like one. But I think the real people that really be down in Africa, I think it's a bunch of them. Just like they don't see the real solid brothers and American sisters in America. So I think it's a bunch of them. I like to go to Africa and politic with them, to be honest. But if the majority of them got that attitude, then, and that's the perception that we getting on the internet, I got to agree with Tariq Nasheed then. He's an N-word, black, but ran to Europe. Sure did. D Young, salute. He said, I never thought much of Tszyu. Tszyu a good fighter. Good balance, poise, good power, efficient, accurate, take his time. Go. Take his time. So, yeah, it ain't no special effects when he get straight to it. He get busy. So like what he did versus Steve Fulton, got him fighting on the prelim. Yup. And that's probably contractually he did that. Because he had to give him a fight. Tszyu, Boots, already duck bud. Boots did, but they don't never speak about the facts. Tszyu did, but they don't never speak on the facts. He said, I'm trying to, he said, don't take no drinks from him. Dead. That nigga's a weirdo. That old buddy confirmed everything I already knew. Like, I hang around with niggas like that. At all. He said Ortiz is a paper champion. Well, he got an interim belt, so, he said, I don't really care. You can say what you want to say. But guess what? You out of here. You out of here. So that ain't take long. Yeah, I got rid of him. If you don't like dudes' content, why you could play? Exactly, bro. I'm telling you, these promoters be paying these dudes to do this or paying bots to do it. I'm telling you. You ain't gonna discourage me, bro. I ain't Garfield the coke sniffing cat. I ain't about to pander to y'all for a couple of views or a couple dollars. Absolutely not. He said Bug and froze out. What else new? Still a star. Yep. And still a solid dude. Because if that was me, I'd be calling these whole ass niggas out for ducking me. I would. But me and him different. Xbox got way better graphics. Nigga, GameStop, we basically the same. No, it's not. No, it's not. Definitely not the same. I'm not about to argue with you. PlayStation graphics is trash. People say, well, the exclusives, I don't play none of that Spider-Man bullshit. I'm a grown ass man. Fuck, I look like being your local Spidey web slinger. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to score touchdowns, get buckets, or I'm trying to get that yop on your ass. None more, nothing less. And if I do play something other than that, then it's something like a fighting game, or it's something remastered like Tony Hawk. That's what I'm playing. I don't play Spider-Man and Borderlands and all that other bullshit. Man, what grown man playing all that shit, to be honest? I ain't got enough time in the day to play it. Absolutely not. If I want to play an adventure game, I'll turn my Super Nintendo Classic, my Sega Classic on, or something like that. I ain't played Madden since Victim. That was one of the best Maddens of all time. That one, Ray Lewis. He said, but 37 old and they still ducking him and preventing him from title shot. A black man is doing that. Don't forget that. Al Heyman, Canelo weight drain and computer raw fighter. Canelo he's still cheating versus dudes, right? He's still cheating versus dudes, right? He barely beat him. Oh shit, we gotta go back. Come on, he barely beat him. He said PBC throw Charlo at Bud, get the Lenio ring. Well, the Lenio is undisputed. It's vacated. He got stripped of that. Cyber salute. Yeah, I'm good, mini meal. It was raining this shit earlier, and I just got out of a workout. Chase salute. Said Bud would kill Jamel. I don't want to see Jamel fight again. How y'all don't want to see Adesanya fight again? I don't want to see him fight again. So I play Hitman, 2K, and Madden. I ain't never played Hitman. I remember it back in the day. but you shooting something to Hitman. Yeah, I stopped playing 2K a long time ago. It got too much. It got too much hard to play. It got hard as hell to play. For real. He said Virgil finna lock up with Bud. Well, it's up to Bud. If I'm Virgil and I really want that fight, I'm gonna get on the horn with Bud. But I mean, shit, it is what it is. You know, Virgil keep passing up title shots. It's like, you know, you almost fucking died in the ring. You may not get another title shot. Hitman, Blood Money. Hey, DM me that. I'll check that out. I got Game Pass, so I've been playing Resident Evil 2 before this happened. I want to finish Streets of Rage, though, but I don't before. But I don't got nobody to play with, and nobody want to play. You gotta remember, I'm in a different age bracket. That was like, I got 1, 2, and 3 on Sega. What else? I got 007 GoldenEye on the Xbox. Yeah, Xbox Game Pass is incredible, bro. Then you get discounts on certain games. So yeah, I'd rather just play with Xbox. And then Microsoft, they bought all the exclusive anyway. All the exclusive games, they bought them. Call of Duty, you know, they could have just took Call of Duty and just, you know, made it exclusive to Xbox, but they ain't do that. So they just bought that shit. Sony, PlayStation is cool, it's just popular. You know, and most people just play shit based on brand names. Just like how people just vote blue. Most people just, you know, play shit off brands. That's how they operate. Oh man, you know, it's not about the quality, it's just popularity. But black people's always bought stuff like that. I gotta find that video I seen on YouTube about that. The camera leaving shit at my house. Look where I left it at. Right on the goddamn doorstep. You know. But black people always bought like that. You don't sell quality to black people, you sell the brand name, the more expensive stuff. You know. But hold on real quick. Give me 1 second. But yeah, they sell the brand names to niggas and shit. So, sorry y'all, shit, I'm over here. I ain't know we was gonna be on live this long, so I thought it was gonna rain a little bit longer. So hold on. And that's this shit. I would give you some, Miles, but nigga been out here. Miles been out here acting like a weirdo. Hold on. 1 second, Joy. Alright, bet. Give me 1 second. What time is it? 3:05. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Like, shit, rain, hot. And then I gotta start cooking later and shit, so. But, yeah, nonetheless, bro. Yes, for Virgil, let me figure it out. Let me see what else we got there. I had the Warriors on PSP. Man, I had a PSP. I forgot who I told this story to. And I thought these niggas at college stole that bitch. They gave it to me. I'm like, I ain't about to get caught with no stolen property. So I tossed that bitch. So I didn't know where they got that PSP from. I tossed that hoe. I'm like, you ain't about to catch me with this bitch. I don't know, niggas just can't give you a good condition PSP and they ain't hit no lick on that bitch. Absolutely not. Shit. Had a hell of a leg workout too. Hold on. And remember, we ain't heard nothing about drug testing for Canelo and Berlanga, and Canelo Munguia. Man, Berlanga don't care. You niggas don't care about none of that. You played Warriors, probably back in the day. I remember that. Max Payne, Warriors. He said, salute, bro. Thanks for mentioning Travell Mazion. I live in Austin. He was on his way. He's deeply missed. Yeah, shout out to him. Rest in power to him, man. He was going to be a problem at junior middleweight for sure. Virgil always shout him out, too. He said, Vice City Liberty. I got them. I got the let me see if I can pull it out. No Diddy. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know if I bought the disc version or I bought the disc version or I bought the yeah, I bought it used. I bought the GTA the whole trilogy. You get the on one disc too. Yeah, you get the I bought it for San Andreas, Vice City, and Liberty City, or in GTA 3 on one disc. So I got them. I almost beat San Andreas. I got Tekken 8. I'm always a Tekken fan. I always buy the Call of Duty. I got Street Fighter. I got the Madden from last year. I played it. I literally played this bitch once. Modern Warfare 2. Classic. Classic. I might pop this in. I got GTA 4. 4 for the hoes. That's the Modern Warfare 3 special case, and then shit. Madden 25, so yeah, I got all that shit. I don't even be playing these bitches like that though. But when I got free time, bro, I play them like this weekend. I'm about to pop that Madden in. I got a Switch. I got a bunch of games sitting over there and shit. A bunch of shit sitting over there. I'll show y'all. I got a bunch of shit sitting over there. I got a hold on. People let me switch. I got a Switch. I got a Sega. Got the PlayStation. Got the Super Nintendo. So yeah, got a bunch of shit over there. I'll just be basically, anytime I'm bored, I'll pop them shits in to play them. Sometimes, chick come over or whatever. Like, oh man, you got this, let's play. Everyone to play. So, um, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got, man. I'm about to cage this nigga because he being bad and shit. So, but that's it, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Zombie games lit too. Yeah, anything shooting, I'm with it. And when I buy a crib, I'm gonna get House of the Dead, the arcade edition. I'm gonna get House of the Dead. I want to get NBA Showtime and Tekken Tag. I want to get the actual arcades, not the minis, the actual arcades. That's gonna be in my man cave. So, um, but shout out to Arthur. I see you. I don't know what that's saying, whatever language that is, but I see you. But hey, appreciate y'all. Peace.